Alright YouTube, it's the noob again. We're jumping back in for some more domination on NBA 2K14 Episode 3, Road to Not Sucking. So we're going to jump in here with the cards that I just opened, adjusted the lineup, hoping that having better players makes me a better player, which, you know, that's why I am the noob. So, coming up, we're going to see what we're going to get. Let's get to it.
Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's Indiana taking on Orlando. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And one of the guys we'll be seeing in this one, James Harden.
Well, Kevin, if things aren't going well out there, he's the one everyone on the floor looks to for an answer. I mean, he's their leader. He's the guy that drives them. And oftentimes, he will take it upon himself to right the ship when things are not going well.
And also, Steve, this is a player who can absolutely explode any given moment. I've had a hard time coming up with somebody else who can go from being a peripheral part of a team or offense to taking over a game as quickly as he can.
Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Up the line by Indiana.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
Nelson with the steal. And it's a Flalo penetrating. Vucevic with the bucket.
Impossible shot to block in the post. The defender giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Flalo against Wade. On the wing, Harden. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Nelson against Harden. Nelson kicks to Vucevic. The shot misses. So Indiana will take it the other way. Snell guarded by Harris and stolen by a Flalo. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, he almost always cashes in when he gets to the line. He was about 86% from the free throw line last season.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Now here's Wade. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Nelson against Harden. Davis setting the pick for Nelson. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And that one's good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers, turning them over.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And stolen by a Flalo. Vucevic to the pass to Nelson. There's the feed to a Flalo. In low to Davis. And it's Wade with the rebound by 4. To the left side wing. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Vucevic.
That's a bad shot. He's not a good three-point shooter anyway, and that was just too deep.
I'm with you on that, Steve. Which one of us should break it to him?
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Some changes for Indiana. Anderson comes in for Cartwright, and Taj Gibson is subbed in for West. Now, here is Harden. Passes to Armstrong. Back to Harden. The drive by Wade. Tries from 10. The shot is good off the backboard.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Nelson kicks to Maxiel. Gibson against Harris. He dishes it to Maxiel. A follow the pass to Maxiel. It's rebounded by Indiana. Armstrong with it, and it's Nelson picking him up. Kicks it out to Harden. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 6.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Nelson against Armstrong.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Allen's checked in for Indiana. Chalmers comes in for Dwayne Wade. .152 left to play in the first quarter. Oladipo dishes to Harkless. Clock at 6, and Oladipo kicks to Nelson. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. 6 points for him. 1:35 left to play here in the first. Here is Armstrong. He's covered by Oladipo. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Oladipo.
Oh, man.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Now here's Allen. 5 on the clock. Launches it. And Indiana, another 3.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. It gave him a wide open look there.
Nelson, the pass to Nicholson. Now, here's Oladipo. Defense right on him.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Orlando shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That free throw good from Oladipo. And Stevenson's checked in for B.J. Armstrong. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Indiana trailing here. Stevenson dishes to Allen. The putback is no good. Here is Nelson. He's got 6. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the wing right side, Oladipo. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
All right, down 3.
Chalmers with it.
Oh, come on. Oh, get out of there. That wasn't good because that was against me. Still like to see that play.
Here's Chalmers. Over Maxiel. And the basket by Chalmers.
All right, going into the second, only down 1. So hopefully we can keep doing something right. All right,
Key to that first.
all right, we're back. Start of the second quarter.
That aggressive defense.
Well, the defense, as you said, Steve, has been really aggressive, and it's
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana. Norris Cole is out there with Lance Stevenson. And it's West. And there's Cartwright and it's Allen in at the 3 slot. And Indiana making a change here. Harden's checked in. West inside. Davis is there. West kicks to Cole. Just 5 to shoot. So they take the lead. Cole's got the
All right. Wide open for the 3.
Orlando trailing here. Now the dish to Harkless. Feeds it to Vucevic. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
That's good from Vucevic. And Indiana making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. Now Harden. He has 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Harden. He's off on the 2nd. And around a minute gone here in the 2nd quarter. Harris with him. Now defended by Cole. Here's Davis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
For Orlando, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Pass to Cartwright. And stolen by Harris. And now Aflalo pushing it up. No one.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Here's Cole. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the 2nd quarter. Harden's shot is good.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Oladipo, the pass to Davis. He feeds it to Harris. The pass to Vucevic. And Aflalo kicks to Harris. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Oladipo misses, but they get it back. Vucevic dishes to Oladipo. Inside. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 6.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Wade, he's checked in for Indiana. Now here's West. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Armstrong's checked in for Indiana. And here in the 2nd quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And David West gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Oladipo off the pick from Vucevic. Oladipo, the pass to Aflalo. Kicks it to Oladipo. Dishes to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Davis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on David West.
Nice strong finish. Very nearly a 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
Nelson's checked in for Orlando. And he's good on the 2nd. By 3. Now about 3 minutes gone in this 2nd quarter of basketball. The shot is off.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
And Oladipo kicks to Davis. Jameer Nelson, and that's good. Nelson's got 9.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Armstrong against Nelson. Armstrong dishes to West. He kicks it to Armstrong. 6 on the shot clock. Nelson with the steal. And now the fast break. Nelson with the ball. The pull-up. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Armstrong. And he gets it to go.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
All right, what's going on here? What's going on? We're on a little run here. Need to turn this around right quick here.
Of course of this run, and thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them. They haven't looked good at all during this run, so a timeout is appropriate here.
Some changes for Indiana. Chris Anderson has checked in for Cartwright, and Taj Gibson is subbed in for West. By 9. Here's Armstrong. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Shot clock at 6. Swallow against Wade. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wade's got 6 points.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Nelson, the pass to Harris. The feed to Nicholson. Into Maxiel. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Maxiel's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando. Now Armstrong. Passes it to Wade. Here's Gibson. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Nicholson. And it's Harris off the drive. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. By 9. Wade with it. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw, no good. And Indiana making a change here. Allen's checked in. And he sinks the second.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue to attack.
Now, here is Nelson. 12 points for him. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Follow fires, and it's Orlando with another.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's Wade. He has 7. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash money, the easy way.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash money. I like that, Clark.
Nelson kicks to Aflalo. Nelson dishes to Nicholson. And Gibson with the block. And the basket by Maxiel. By 10.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
And that does it for the first half of play. By 10. We're going to step away briefly, but
Down by 10, going into halftime. Not what I wanted, but still kind of hanging in there. So we're going to pick it back up here in the third quarter.
Way to end the week. A little NBA basketball on 2K Sports. The home team is on a tear right now. And nice teamwork offensively. Moving the ball around, what a great way to play. Jameer Nelson having a huge impact. He has 12 points and has looked very good defensively, playing hard-nosed ball out there.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. It's been one outstanding game from Jameer Nelson.
How about his first half? Just easily surpassing his average point total.
On pace for a monster game. Too bad he can't score like this every night.
Nelson and Aflalo combine a guard. Davis at the 4 and Vucevic at the 5. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's his out there for Orlando.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Harden hits them both.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Nelson against Harden. Nelson kicks to Aflalo. Goes up the baseline. Can't hit. So Indiana will take it the other way. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
He is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
Yeah, and I think the tendency can be to really rush or push the game a little bit. I think they need to avoid that.
Harris. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. By 12. Harden up top, guarded by Nelson. Harden kicks to Wade. And he lays it straight in. Wade's got 11.
Getting off on the right track here early to start the half with some penetration.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Nelson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Nelson kicks to Aflalo. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Here is Harden. He's got 12. He dishes it to Wade. And it's blocked by Vucevic. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And the basket by Harris.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
By 16. Wade outside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Nice numbers from D. Wade. He has 12 points and 1 rebound.
And Orlando making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Harden against Nelson. Left side, Davis. Nelson outside. Harris up top. 6 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Harris has got 9 points now in the quarter.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Wade outside. Harden outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Orlando leading by 16. Oladipo, the pass to Harris. To the left wing. Now, here's Oladipo. He's guarded closely. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on David West. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is. Always communicating it and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
Yeah, regardless of whether he's having an off night or not. And that's what makes him such a great leader. Just always trying to help his team any way he can.
And here's something else I love about him, guys. If one of his teammates is on the fringes of the game, maybe not as involved as he should be, and he takes it upon himself to get him involved.
And Indiana making a change here. Armstrong's checked in. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Oladipo misses.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Armstrong dishes to West. It's stolen by Oladipo. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 17-foot shot on the way. Nice D from Armstrong. By 18. Cartwright the pass to Harden. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Nelson against Armstrong, and Vucevic kicks to Harris. Nelson dishes to Davis. Tries again. The shot misses. West with some nice D. And so it's Indiana with it. Cartwright with it. And it's Nelson picking him up to the right side. Harden outside. The dish to Armstrong. Back to Harden. Nelson with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Nelson's got 14 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Kept alive. Here's Gibson. Tries again. No good at the rim. And the officials call the foul, reaching out and committing the intentional foul here, and his teammates are baffled.
Yeah, everybody's kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? I mean, I think he just lost track of the situation.
Orlando leading by 18. Feeds it to Oladipo. To the paint. Wants to get it to Nicholson and does. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now Oladipo, 7 points in the game. Softly drops in the floater. Oladipo's got 9 points.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Now here's Anderson. The fader. Indiana again missing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Oladipo off the pick from Nicholson. Jumper off the screen. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And it's Maxeel, no good. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. He's got 6.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
Here's Nelson. Off target with that shot. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already.
Well, that went downhill pretty quick. Go from 10 down to, wow, 22. Not good.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books.
Let's get back in it here. I don't know what else to do. You got to keep trying, pushing forward.
Was by a talented point guard.
Well, this is what he does. It's the kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
Allen is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Chalmers. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Anderson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Orlando leading by 22. On the wing of Flello. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Indiana making a change here. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Vucevic with the bucket.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Here's Wade after the made shot from Vucevic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. First free throw is good.
You know, even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Orlando. Orlando leading by 23. It's Nelson up top, guarded by Harden. Fires the three. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Nelson.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Here's Harden. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Harden. He's got 14 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
And Orlando has possession. And here is Moore. Harris outside. Pass to Davis. Takes it off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And here is Moore. He feeds it to Harris. Moore passes to a flower. But they'll get another chance. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Indiana. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Stevenson, an easy layup after coming off the pick.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Now here's a Flalo. And it's Harris off the drive. Now the pass to Davis. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not? Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And Indiana making a change here. Kicks it to Vucevic. West with the steal. Wade drives in. Another shot. The shot is off. And Orlando the other way now. Flalo kicks to Nelson. Dishes it to Vucevic. Nelson outside. On the wing of Flalo. Shot clock at 6. Takes it from 10. The rebound by Cartwright. By 21. They swipe it. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Vucevic dishes to Nelson. From downtown, that's good.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
And here's West for 3. West can't get that one to fall. Here's a Flalo. Pass to Nelson. They double him with West. And David West gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Well, they're not going to get back into this game when they commit frustration fouls like that one.
How about exasperation fouls? I mean, that's what it looked like to me. It's an indication of the kind of game they've been having.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Oladipo, the pass to Harkless. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
At the line, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Now here's Allen, and there's the foul. He'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his first foul. Gibson with it, now guarded by Nicholson. Gibson with it, working on Nicholson. The drive by Allen, and it's blocked by Nicholson.
Sometimes it's as simple as just being recommitted defensively. They've stepped it up here in the second half at that end of the floor.
That free throw good from Anderson. Both good from the line that time. Orlando leading by 23.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for Orlando.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just at times seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
Shots good by Gibson.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
1:07 left here in the fourth quarter. Nelson kicks to Nicholson. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Anderson. Here comes Allen. The feed to Chalmers. Allen outside. He kicks it to Stevenson. Off target with his 3. And Chris Anderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Just a fantastic game for Nelson. He has 17 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
And the second free throw, good. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Gibson. He's
Ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Now here is Nelson. Unloads from 13. And the basket by Maxfield.
You got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys. Defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
Chalmers against Nelson. Chalmers with a screen on Maxfield. And Stevenson kicks to Chalmers. The 3. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Orlando taking this.
Alright, I guess I need to learn how to play second half basketball, because that was just absolutely awful. So, this is the noob. Give it a like, subscribe, and favorite.